Now, from 41 NBC Sports, it's time for Friday Night Football scores and highlights. You're in the end zone. Brought to you in part by Fresh Air Barbecue, affordable storage of Jones County, and attorney Mike Costello, with Bill Shanks, Tucker Sargent, and Montez Allen.
Happy Friday night and welcome to the end zone. I'm Bill Shanks from Middle Georgia's ESPN. Tucker Sargent will join us with the Peach County highlights later, and of course our game of the week is Northside and Warner Robins, the best rivalry in Middle Georgia. Montez will join us from McConnell Talbot Stadium later on in the show. Let's get started now with Stratford and Mount DeSales. The Cavaliers have been the best private school team in Macon so far this season with a 3-0 record. Stratford has struggled, losing their third game of the season last week to Fellowship Christian 42-14. This is the first region game for both teams in Region 7 in Single A. Here we go to kick off Week 6 of the end zone, the Eagles and the Cavaliers. Here we go, and Mount DeSales will get the ball first on this Friday evening from their 48. Dexter Williams hands off Josiah Cotton. Now to Corey Jones, a little bit of a trick play, and he'll take it. He's going to take it for a little trip all the way down to the 10-yard line there. Nice play for the Cavs after a slight loss of yards. Cavs now from the 14, Williams. Like a lightning pass to Connor Gilbert, touchdown. And the PAT from Ethan Lear was good. That put Mount DeSales up 7-0. Cavaliers again for their own 38. Williams again back. Gilbert wide open. Watch him take off. And he's going to finally be knocked down around the Eagles 30. Now the 25. Williams fakes to Washington. It's a keeper. 16 yards and a first down. Williams again for the 14. Hands off to Cotton. And he will not be stopped. How about that? Touchdown Cavaliers. PAT good into the first quarter. Cavs holding on to the 14-0 lead. Second quarter now from their own 45. Williams passes to Gilbert, and that's at the 40. He'll carry about 15 more yards for a first down. Williams now back to pass, and it's complete to Cotton. Gets there around their own 20, then inside. Can he make it? Nope. Knocked out right there, shy of the end zone, and the team effort will get it. Who scores? No one knows, but they did. And PAT would be good. By the end of the first half, Cavs would stay ahead 21-0, and they would win it 28-7. They're now 4-0. The Eagles fall to 1-4 on the season. Let's stay in the same region now, 7A. Tatnall is at Twiggs County tonight after Pitt. Here come the Cobras taking the field in front of a small crowd. First quarter, Trojans on the Cobras 33. Play action, Hunter Alexander rolls to his left, finds Griffin Hardy inside the 10 for a first down. Alexander now back and a quick handoff. Tyjay Sanders right side, touchdown, nice run, and the extra point would make it 7-0. Tatnall out on top. Twiggs County now back up at their own 15. Jamie Sanders with a quick handoff, but he fumbles it. Tatnall would recover. Alexander under center, and the handoff to number 2, Demario Wilmore, right side. He gets it, then he cuts back and scores. Tatnall would miss the PAT, and it would be 13-0. Cobras try again. Sanders from the shotgun throws it up in the air, but it's going to be picked off. Wilmore with a pick. He's going to return it into Twiggs territory, and he thought he had the touchdown, and Coach Jones is going to make you run for this now. You don't make it. Don't ever slow down. Trey Daniels would pick him up, though, and score the touchdown. They would miss the two-point conversion to make it 19-0. Second quarter, Tatnall again on the Twiggs 24. Alexander with the handoff here. Nope, 1, nope, 2, got it, and Sanders gets it, runs for the touchdown. Tatnall wins this ball game 47-6 is the final score. That's the right one. 47-6 is the final score there. Tatnall now 2-2 on the year. We'll have Tucker join us next with the highlights from Fort Valley, and still to come, our game of the week, Northside and Warner Robins. We're back with more right after this.
More highlights coming up on the End Zone. Tonight's catered meal for the End Zone crew, provided by Zaxby's. Indescribably good chicken. Indescribably great support of our community. You're in the End Zone. Brought to you in part by Fresh Air Barbecue, affordable storage of Jones County, and attorney Mike Costello, with Bill Shanks, Tucker Sargent, and Montez Allen.
Ends with Perry at Veterans. The Warhawks knocked off Houston County last week in a weird game by the score of 7-2. They've been very good this year, and the Panthers from Perry were hoping to get some momentum for when they start region play next week. Veterans won this matchup last year by a touchdown. Here we go to Freedom Field. We go for some highlights. Panthers and the Warhawks. Nice crowd on hand. on this last Friday in September, and the visitors for Perry take the field, trying to get a kind of an upset win if they can over Veterans. First quarter now, Panthers backed up on their own 17. Lane Rucker, the pass hurt his head, and he's out around the 26 for a gain of 9. Next play now, Rucker, plenty of time. Back to pass, looking, but it's picked off. Cameron Smith picks it off, and he's going to be down around the Panthers' 15-yard line. Big turnover there. Here's a quick pass, Justin McCarty. He's got it, and he's going to be down right around the 9-yard line. Veterans would have to settle for a field goal. It's up and good. Daniel Gibbs with the kick, 3-0 Warhawks. Later in the first period, Blake Etheridge, quarterback pass coming to McCarty, and he's going to be down right around the 48-yard line. Then Etheridge coming, Nate Baum. Complete around the 40 and right around the 27-yard line. Good play there for a first down. Watch this now, handoff. LeBron Fields. Yes, it's LeBron Fields. Look at this run. That Laker couldn't do that. Touchdown, Veterans. Warhawks up 10-0. They hold on to win it tonight by the score of 14-3. They are now 5-1. They're off next week. Panthers fall to 2-3. Now to add to 4. Rutland hosted Westside tonight. The Rutland band getting fired up. There they are, and let's go a little first quarter action now. Westside with the ball on their own, Rutland 47. Victor Dixon drops back, and he heaves it. Touchdown, Jalen Barden. Great catch, 7-0. Westside again, next possession on their own 40. Dixon hands off. Van Sean Jackson cuts left side, picks up about 15 and a first down into Rutland territory. Dixon now, screen pass, right side, Marquise Thomas. And he's finally going to be yanked down inside the 20-yard line. Seminoles moving again. A few plays later, Westside would poke it in from the 2-yard line. Thomas with the touchdown, 14-zip. At the end of the first quarter, we finally get a highlight for Rutland. Dixon looking under pressure, rolls to his left, and he looks for Barden, but it's picked off. Jamarco Hughes with the INT, but they could do nothing offensively. Second quarter, Westside turns the other way. Dixon hands off to Jackson. Look at that hole. Great offense right there down to the 4, and Jackson would get in for the 6 points to make it 21-zip back to the PAT. Later in the second quarter now, in the rain, our photog Marissa braving the elements, and look at this highlight. Jackson again, touchdown, PAT good, 28-0 Westside. Yep, Seminoles hang on to win it, 42-12. Westside is now 3-2. They will play Central next week. Rutland falls to 1-4. All right, here's Tucker now. The Peach County Trojans got back home tonight to start region play.
Yeah, the Trojans and Kendrick Cherokees out of Columbus battling it out on a warm night down in the Valley. The average score between these two the last 3 seasons, 58-0 Peach County. Yeah, I said the average score. First play from scrimmage, Peach County scores. Surprise. Jalen Gibson and Noah Whittington. And it's just too easy. 69 yards down the left sideline. Extra point made it 7-0 home team. Next Peach County drive. First play again. Gibson to Tyja Woolfolk. He goes 51 yards for the score. Turned it on just at the right time. Extra point made it 14-0 Peach County. Cherokees had to punt on their next drive, and it was a bad one. Peach taking over at the Cherokee 33. And on the first play of the drive, it's not a touchdown, but it is a big first down. It's Zion Shaw reeling the pass in, and 2 plays later, he gets a touchdown. It's Whittington on the keeper, 6 yards out, his second score of the night. 21-0 Peach after the kick. Ensuing Kendrick drive, big-time miscommunication from the quarterback and receiver, and look at that. Dorian Smith making it 27-0. Trojans have another pick 6 before the quarter was over, and they win big. 77-14, which seems impressive, but 2 years ago they scored 82 on Kendrick. So the big games for Peach against Kendrick just keep coming. 1-0 though in the region.
I think we know now Peach County's pretty good.
They're very good.
They're very good. Yes. They are in region
Don't play down to their opponents for sure.
Yes, that's for sure. They're in region play. They'll be tough now. We've got our game of the week up next, Warner Robins and Northside. But first, here is our band of the week.
It's time for the 41 NBC Band of the Week, sponsored by Zaxby's. Submit your video to 41NBC.com/band.
Hey, I'm Jonathan Baker. I'm the band director here at First Presbyterian Day School. We are the Spirit of the Vikings Marching Band and Vanguard. I love teaching these students because they're self-motivated, they're self-driven, they love working together for a common goal, and they do it well.
Capture your favorite band for the 41 NBC Band of the Week, sponsored by Zaxby's.
Don't forget, you can watch the End Zone live on the 41 NBC app. Download today. Tonight's catered meal for the End Zone crew provided by Zaxby's. Indescribably good chicken. Indescribably great support of our community. 41 NBC Sports continues inside the End Zone.
No bigger or better rivalry in Middle Georgia high school football than Warner Robins and Northside. The Demons and the Eagles. Every season, thousands pack McConnell Talbot Stadium, and you are either a Warner Robins fan or a Northside fan. There is no in between. Warner Robins won last year by 5, and they lead the overall series 36-25, but the Eagles have gone 16-5 against the Demons since 1998. Here's Montez Allen now with our Game of the Week.
All right, and it's a rivalry that dates back to the 1960s, so you know both teams were pumped up and ready to go. The Demons looking for their third straight win over Northside, and the Eagles, well, they're trying to play spoiler. First quarter, 8 minutes to play, 2nd and 10 for Northside, and Caleb Howard says, wrong team, player. A pick six, 24 yards to the house. PAT is good, and it's 7-0 Warner Robins. The Demons back on offense, moving the chains. Jalen Addy hands it off to Jalen Rutherford, who finds the hole, breaking tackles, pickup of about 20. A few plays later, James Smith with a carry, and watch him go. Too easy. All the way down to about the 2, and the Demons are in striking distance. Next play, 11 seconds left to play in the first. Ahmad Walker says, I'll finish it, coach. 1-yard run, touchdown, 14-0 Demons. And the Demons will lead 27-0 at the half. Third quarter now, 9 minutes to play. The Demons defense just smothering the Eagles. The running back with nowhere to go, and that's a loss of 3. Next play, the snap. Elijah Robinson launches, but he overthrows it, and is almost picked off. Eagles forced to punt. 2 minutes left in the third. 2nd and 5, Jalen Addy on the run, and he puts it right on the money for Davion Walker, and that's a first down. 2 plays later, Addy escaping pressure, and to the end zone, touchdown Armand Porter. PAT is no good though, 33-0 Demons. The Demons will tack on another touchdown, 39-0 the final score. Hey, Coach Westbrook, how you feel about the win, man?
Hey, man, the boys came out, fired up that first half, man. They really got after it, got that turnover early that sparked us, and we rolled from there, man. That's a good Northside team over there. They got nothing to hang their heads about, but our guys, they played well tonight. They were in sync, and we played one of our best games this year, man. Proud of those guys.
And Northside couldn't get anything going on offense. Like I said, they got blanked tonight, 39-0, and now the Demons have beat Northside 3 straight times. All right, back to you, Bill.
Wow, that doesn't happen very often. Biggest win for Warner Robins in the rivalry since 1995 when they won 21-0. They also won 21-0 in 1991 and 41-6 in 1990. Wow, we got the scoreboard coming up, but first it's the 41 NBC Fan Cam.
Visit 41NBC.com to watch and replay all of tonight's highlights. Tonight's catered meal for the End Zone crew provided by Zaxby's. Indescribably good chicken. Indescribably great support of our community. 41 NBC Sports continues inside the End Zone.
Middle Georgia's ESPN is on 93.1 FM in Macon, 105.9 FM in Warner Robins, along with 98.3 FM all over South Central Georgia. Join me weekdays at 3 o'clock for the Bill Shanks Show. You can also listen online, thesuperstations.com. To the scoreboard we go for some action. West Lawrence improves to 4-1 with a 14-point win over the Blue Devils in Statesboro. Raiders will host Howard next week. Baldwin finally gets off the schneid. They win their first game of the year, big time over Greenbrier. Crisp County falls by 5 to a really good Bainbridge team. Cougars now 3-3. They're at Thomasville next week. Central almost gets their first win. The Chargers lose 20-18 in Jackson. Bleckley County now 4-1. Royals beat Northeast 35-20. Bleckley is at Dublin next week. Dodge County now 2-3. They step a 3-game losing streak all over Southwest. Dublin copies Beach County. They score 77. Fighting Irish all over East Lawrence. They're now 4-0. One of the top teams in AA. Hawkinsville finally gets the win. 3-pointer over Crawford County. Sly County over the Bobcats of Dooley County. No score on Macon and Taylor. Down in Homerville, Wilcox plays clinch. Close but loses by 6. And JT Walls Trojans of John Millage now 5-0. They beat Westfield 37-0. That's our show for this week. Thank you for being with us. We'll be seeing you back here next week for more high school football. For now, I'm Bill Shanks, and for all of us at 41 NBC, good night.